All right, shh, because we're going to go into John Meyer's living room soon.
We are?
What happened in your living room is tied in with this. Isn't it wonderful when you get the truth about things? So, longer daylight. This is me looking out my window, getting ready for work, putting on these clothes last night at like 5:20. And I look out the window and I'm like, oh my goodness, it just hit you. It's still bright out.
It's so noticeable.
And folks, this is fact. Pagans used to do this thousands of years ago. They would notice the days would get longer, so they would take the trees that stayed green all winter long and bring them in their homes because they thought they had some type of power. They stay green during the winter. It gives them hope, enthusiasm, fertility. Life is coming back as the days get longer. And that's connected to why we do this. Bring trees into the home still today. Isn't that nuts?
It's nuts.
Yeah. So, of course, Christianity built on the pagan tradition, and we bring trees into the house because the days are getting longer. Isn't this amazing?
And this was yesterday in our house, and now it's gone.
So tell the truth. Where the tree was, did you run the vacuum cleaner?
My daughter wanted to, so I let her do it.
Oh, but it's such a great feeling.
I've got to go through again because I noticed this morning, I looked and it's like, she didn't do as good.
But you don't want to tell them at the time. No, you can't. Never correct a kid. No. Just like, great
job. She was so excited to help.
Yeah.
But I got to really, because I don't want every needle gone, all evidence gone.
And she'll be at school, so she won't know.
She won't know.
She'll think she did it. All right. So day's getting longer. A lot of clouds out this morning. Maybe some peeps of sun today. Temperature's now close to freezing if you're heading out. Now, this is a message for everyone out there. What John did yesterday, took down his indoor stuff. But if you walk or drive by his house.
Last night we were still all lit up, but not tonight. I'm taking down some stuff this afternoon.
No one wants to see Santa anymore. Get rid of him, okay? He's done. He's done. Get your stuff done. Today's a good day to take down all the decorations because it's going to be the warmest day until like Friday, Saturday. So we're going to be in the mid to upper 30s today. Take down the Christmas stuff, maybe some sun peeps, nothing more than a flurry later on. So I'm liking mid 30s.
Yeah, that's going to feel good.
Yeah. Now, what about the General Lee? We're going to get to that in a second. But first, I want to show you our silver theme. And look at John. Do you remember that day you posed with this on him? It was
that's
just so
tough pose to mimic.
Anything silver. And how about these two ladies? They nailed it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we have Eileen and Denise. Look at Denise. Where do you get an outfit like that?
She's really rocking the whole look.
No. And they got the silver tree up, too. So, ladies, I hate to tell you this. Take the trees down.
Got to go.
Get them out. Get them out. Okay? It's over. We're done with silver. I mean, we're not done with silver, the theme, but we're done with silver Christmas trees. All right. John, this is why the water vapor loop is so important. Look at that. You can't see that on a normal image of the atmosphere. This is what's happening in the mid and upper atmosphere. It looks like a kidney, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The shape there. So this is the cold air kind of spinning its wheels like the back end of a car. So we're down here today. Once this backs in, it's going to get colder. Starting tomorrow, this will last all the way through Thursday. And then the car leaves and it warms up again on Friday. So, yeah, it's going to get colder, but what we're banning are these two words.
Arctic blast.
Not allowed.
Crippling cold. Siberian-like weather.
So you saw that on ABC? It said Siberian. Folks, it's going to get colder, but highs in the mid-20s. When you think of like winter, that's what it is.
It's just January.
It's just January. Now, when we get really cold around here, highs in the teens, highs of 10, low 10 below, that's Arctic air. But so it's back here. What's going to happen today is this kind of stays cloudy through the afternoon. We get some peeps of sun, and then it starts to invade tomorrow. So this is 10 a.m. tomorrow, not too much happening. But notice later in the day, a few snow showers, a few flurries, and then the winds shift and it gets cold. This is Wednesday, and it's going to stay like that all the way through Thursday. Just a northwest wind with some flurries. But between now and Friday, this is your snow. Can you handle that?
We can handle it.
All week long, it's only going to be dusting to an inch, especially up north. That should be about it. The wind's a little annoying today out of the west, but they're going to start to shift. So once that northwest wind kicks in, that'll be tomorrow and especially Wednesday and Thursday. I know the wind is annoying.
It's annoying.
Right? And that'll be the case.
That was the problem last week.
Yeah, that's the problem last week. So good luck with all that. Look at these highs tomorrow. Typical January. Typical. Look at the highs on Wednesday. Typical January. Look at the highs on Thursday. Typical January. So it's going to be colder and windy, but not too bad. You can still live your life. And then Friday, we're back up into the 30s, a little bit of a warm-up. So 3 things you need to know. The general lee of cold backs in starting tonight and tomorrow. It'll produce a few flurries, colder air into Thursday, but not an Arctic blast. There it is. We're going to ban that. Now, the general lee of cold air leaves on Friday, and then it could get exciting this weekend. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, oh, yeah, baby. I don't know if anyone knows this, but Mindy's, what was it, her great uncle?
Sure.
Used to share a locker at an Apollo test site with Wernher von Braun.
In Iowa?
I don't know where, but he was one of the rocket engineers for the Apollo missions. And somehow, somehow she has the power to time travel. Now, yeah, pull that lever. Oh, man, there it is, a little late. 1980 is where we're going. And check it out. So, John, do you think I think I did this when you were away. Has this winter been snowy?
Not really.
If the odd part is, if you include November, we had 13 inches of snow.
Right.
But that's not winter. That's still fall. So if you include just December and so far January, half of winter, we're below average.
It's felt wintry.
It does. It has felt
I
wintry.
think this cold recently has really helped that.
If you include that snow we had in November, it's actually average snowfall so far. So it all depends on how you do it. But so far this month, only 2 inches. And that's below average for January. So I checked some of the least snowy Januaries on record. How about this? A third of an inch the whole month. In 1980, another low, 1.4. And I went back to the books. Where were you in 1980?
I was 4.
You're 4 years old.
4 years old.
And you might be playing with Matchbox cars.
Of course.
And you're watching TV shows like this one, which involved a 1969 Dodge Challenger, rather. Are you ready? Oh, yeah, the Dukes of Hazzard was the big show in 1980 when we only had less than 2 inches of snow.
Wait.
No, let's see if Sean can figure this out. Sean, working the camera. Is there something wrong about this image? He's looking.
The Duke brothers are different guys.
Yeah, they're different guys. I didn't even know this when I made the graphic. Mindy picked it out. Yeah. So I guess there was a season.
Pilot?
There was a dispute. She said there was a dispute.
Yeah, there was some kind of contract dispute. And so they brought in Bo and Luke's cousins as stand-ins, the previously unknown cousins.
Yeah, I didn't know them. What were their names again? Did she say? What was it?
Colt or Coy, and
I forget their names, but I didn't even notice this.
They even tried to make them look like Bo and Luke, and it failed.
It failed, but anyway, I didn't even realize it. But this is Uncle Jesse, and that's the real Daisy Duke. And I thought, where is she now? Well, she is now 70, and here she is. So, boy, did I have a crush on her. I
think we all did.
Yeah, I was only 14 at the time when that kind of started, so that was a big deal. And there she is today, still wearing the Daisy Dukes, do you think, at 70?
She probably can pull it off.
She could pull it off, 70 years old. Uncle Jesse passed away, and the real Bo and Luke Duke are still around doing stuff. All right, so there's the general lead. Backs out of here. Now it starts getting warmer this weekend, but look at the problem here. Do you see the problem?
I see a problem.
With the jet stream dipping out west, storm is going to form and move right up nearby. So we could get hit with the storm system this weekend. It might be warm enough for a little rain and snow to mix in. Hard to say. This could pass to our east, or it could get us on Sunday with some snow. But look at next week. This is 1 week today. More Arctic air. So there's not going to be any warm-ups. This
Arctic blast?
This one might be a little more blasty than the one this week. So we'll wait and see what happens with that one. So here we go. Warmest days today. There's your 20s for the rest of the week. Cold wind, flurries. Colder, but not an Arctic blast. And then look at what happens on Friday. We warm up. A lot of uncertainty here.
Okay.
Just so you know, we could get rain and or snow showers, or it could miss us to the south. But it is MLK weekend, 3-day weekend.
Yeah. Top
secret. Are you ready for this? John Mayer next Monday is off.
I am?
It's a holiday for us. You're not going to take it?
Still have to work.
Me too.
We'll see you then.
We'll make it up in the summer.
Yeah.